The telephone system of the hotel may offer individual voicemail, which allows callers to leave recorded messages. A message waiting alert is shown on the in-room phone, and the guest can dial in his or her extension, or a pre-allocated access code, to retrieve the message. In a computerized system, the switchboard operator may type messages into the message area of the system, for subsequent printing out or transmission to the guest. Message log screen, in Fidelio. This will be particularly helpful when one shift hands over to another, avoid messages being forgotten. Outgoing calls by guests. Outgoing calls are different from incoming calls. In the past, outgoing calls had to be placed on the guest's behalf by a switchboard operator. Now all hotels have PAB systems which allow guests to dial out directly from their in-room telephone extensions, for room-to-room, outside line and even international calls. So the telephonist may not be involved in that. He will only handle incoming calls. While incoming calls are generally free to the guest, paid for by the caller, outgoing calls cost the hotel money. The costs of calls must be recovered by charging guests, and, since the ability to make calls is a service provided by the hotel will often take a profit margin, or markup, on tile call charge. This can be a significant source of extra revenue, but it does raise several issues. The cost of calls from hotel phones is often a cause of surprise and resentment to guests. The basis on which calls are charged should be clearly stated, as part of in-room information, and ideally, together with instructions for making outgoing calls. Guests may need information and assistance about how to obtain outside lines from the hotel system, information on area and international dial-in codes, and so on. Instructions are often provided in in-room information packages, but even so, some guests may ask switchboard for assistance. There needs to be a system for logging calls, time/date, duration of call, number dialed, so that appropriate charges can be made, verified by the guest, and proved in case of billing queries. Most PAB systems now include facilities for call logging, and a hotel management system may include facilities for call logging and automatic posting of telephone charges to guest bills. If guests have limited credit facilities within the hotel, there needs to be some system for barring extensions from making calls, or expensive types of call, for example national or international calls. This can be done automatically in a PAB or computerized system.